Tracy Armstrong with North Pittsburgh Greeting Company, the area's premier welcome wagon service. I welcome all the new homeowners and new businesses to this wonderful, ever-growing, expanding area. So back in May, when going to welcome a new business, I walked into Luck Nail Club. And I introduced myself to this lovely young lady who's in the screen with me, Autumn Kuzmin. And as we can all tell, she's young, so I kind of assumed that she worked there. But I quickly found out that no, she was the owner. So I started talking to her, whatnot, and as many people know, I absolutely love to work and promote young female entrepreneurs because I myself started my first business at 27. So I've been getting my nails done for a long, long time. I don't want to tell anybody exactly how long because then you might be able to guess my age. However, I was going to this nail salon for years and my nails were never that healthy. And I was paying a ton of money. And a week later, I was getting chips and whatnot and whatnot. So I said to myself, the next time I went to go make a nail appointment, I said to myself, well, I'm going to give this young Autumn a try. I mean, because us women always need to support each other. So that was back in May. I started going to Autumn, and I will never go to anybody else. I will never go see anybody else to do my nails. Autumn, again, with the quarantine, Autumn followed Dr. Wolf's rules and closed her doors last week. And I had an appointment with her last week. And I obviously right now I don't have gel tips or anything because it's all come off because it has been, 4 weeks, Autumn, since I've seen you.
It's been a while.
I want people to see because Autumn doesn't just do your nails. She makes them healthy from the inside and out. So here we are, my nails, even with no, there's nothing on these, are completely hard and completely long and just absolutely gorgeous. So I'm in love with Autumn and I'm in love with Luck Nail Club. They are the absolute best. So Autumn, could you please tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so I am from Elwood City. I went to school there and lived there my whole life, up until just recently. I graduated from Lincoln High School, and then I put myself through nail school. I was able to pay for that right after high school. I kind of just wanted like a job while I was in school, because I started to go to college. And so I graduated from Geneva just December 2018 with a business degree in management and entrepreneurship. And I have a boyfriend of 6 years, Brian. He works at Cranberry Water and Sewage, so he's in the township too. So.
In Autumn, he is still working right now, correct?
Yeah. He probably just got off just recently.
Congratulations to him to getting out there and still working. That's fabulous. I don't know what we do without people like your boyfriend. So you went to Geneva College. You have this degree in business and entrepreneurship, but you also obviously have a passion for nails. So what inspired you to open your own salon?
So I've always just been really into nail art. I was doing nail art on myself since I was probably like 7th grade. And my boyfriend's aunt, she actually owns a salon, and she saw like what I would do on myself. She kind of encouraged me to go and get my license. And I didn't really think that I was like good enough to do it professionally, just never really thought of that. And then just kind of the more of thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, this would just be a great opportunity. I didn't even want it to like go that further than just like a job while I was in college, but just really fell in love with like everything nails, and that's where I'm at today with it.
Okay. And can you tell us exactly where you're located in Cranberry Township?
Yes, I am on Route 19, and it is in the same plaza as the Comtra Theater. So it's like a nice parking lot. There's all kinds of space. If you're familiar with the Domenico's Plaza, or if you're familiar with the plaza that has like Rite Aid and Ichiban, we're kind of settled like right in between.
For many Cranberrians, or for people who are relatively new to the Cranberry area, the Comtra Cultural Center is an old restored barn, and next to it is the original farmhouse. That particular center was refurbished in the mid-'80s, and the barn is actually a theater, and the house contains multiple businesses, and that's where Autumn is located. And again, there is ample parking there. What different services do you offer, Autumn?
So I do like the basic gel manicure, but then I take it like a step further too. And if you find that regular gel manicures are maybe a little bit too thin for you, you want like more strength, it's called like a gel overlay structured manicure. We call it like the strength gel with like a brand of gel that allows us to build your base like a little bit thicker. And what that does is you could do fills with it. And then from there, those two are our main like gel services. If you want length added to your nails, we do Gel X. It's a nicer alternative to acrylic that's a little bit less damaging, no fumes to it. And then we also do pedicures. And then we have specialty services like the nail rehab that helps, like Tracy said, with helping your nails from the inside. It helps maintain the strength and integrity of them. And then we also do a callus treatment too, which is pretty awesome gets rid of like all the dead skin that you'd need off of your feet.
And Autumn, do you provide services? So if a mom wanted to do, obviously, in the next couple of weeks, people are going to want to get out. If a mom wanted to have a mommy daughter day with her daughter, would she be able to bring her young child in to get a simple mani pedi for 5, 6, 7-year-old little girl?
Yes, definitely. And we actually have different prices for our kids 10 and under. They're $12 for manicures and then $18 for pedicures.
Oh, that's
includes nail art too, because I always feel that kids always like to get something done with them, and it makes them happy to just put like a little extra glitter, or smiley face, or
they can look like a princess.
Yeah, exactly.
And what's your price range for some of your services, Autumn?
So typically in the $30 to $40 range, 35 to 40. Our gel manicures start at $34. If you want the thicker base, like I was saying, that's just $37. And I do the Gel X for $42, and the pedicures are at $36. So a nice, comfortable range. I wanted to make like the Gel X like a price that's like achievable to be done over and over again. Kind of replace the acrylic with that too.
And going back to your nail decals, I'm telling you, everybody, Autumn has a selection of nail decals that nobody has ever seen before. If you're a fan of The Office, you can get Dunder Mifflin put on your nails. Yes, she has Dunder Mifflin now. I personally, if anybody truly knows me, I love my Tito's. You can get a Tito's emblem on your nails. I mean, maybe this is the wrong time to say this. You could put a Corona bottle on your nail, whatnot. She has, for a sports mom, you want to support your son or your daughter while they're playing soccer, football, lacrosse, softball, whatever. She has all the local school districts, Seneca Valley, Pine Ridgeland, Mars. So if you want to be that supportive mom and want to take your school cheer to that next level, go see Autumn, because she can make sure your nails are ready for those games with the appropriate nail decals. I can't think of the selection of nail decals. Well, I sit there and I get my nails done and I just look at all the decals like, how do you come up with all these different great ways? It's just, you don't see that in any other nail salon. Autumn, what made you come up with The Office? And I think I've seen the Friends decals. I've seen everything. What made you come up with doing all these different decals?
So what started it all was my one friend. She ordered some offline she wanted to go to a concert and she wanted Post Malone on her nails. And I'm like, even if I could, I'm not going to sit here for 3 hours and paint a face on. So that kind of like started like me like thinking about it. And so I was able to figure out how to make them. So I'm like, these are awesome for concerts. I think they're so fun for all kinds of like pictures of stuff that it's like you just wouldn't want to spend the time sitting there drawing, or just all kinds of fun stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm trying to think of like what kind of TV shows, musicians. I get requests and I'll go up on my social media and I'll ask, and people fill in with like answers for stuff like what they want to see. I've gotten all kinds of stuff. Like people will bring in probably my favorite, my one client, she loves her dogs and they're like really cute. So for Christmas, the one year we photoshopped little Santa hats, like the elf hat from like the Elf movie, and it was 2019 glasses on her dogs, and made
Oh,
those like custom too. So
that is really cute. I don't think there's any other nail salon around that can do that. That's just amazing. What are your normal hours
so
when
Tuesday,
you're
Wednesday,
actually allowed to be
yeah,
open?
when I'm not on a semi-retirement, I'm on 10 to 7, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 10 to 6 on Friday, and then by appointment only Saturdays, which is typically like 10 to 2.
Oh, okay, great. And how would people get in touch with you to make appointments?
So you can call or text me at 724-421-4477, or you could book online to make an appointment. And if you book online, you just go on our Facebook or Instagram, which are both under Luck Nail Club. And the Facebook has a book now button, and the Instagram has a link in our bio, and you just go right there, which everything's blocked off at the moment until we kind of know and we can go back in, but that's what you would do. And it kind of has all.
I'm sorry. I will say in normal functioning days and times is very, very easy, quick, less than 15 seconds to book an appointment with Autumn.
Mhm.
It's very simple, very easy, very to the point. If you want to see some Autumn's great nail art, please go onto her Instagram page. She has tons of different things in there, all of her different designs, whatnot. I know I'm a pretty lame French manicure girl. Autumn one of these days is gonna get me out of my comfort zone and do something crazy. And another thing I want to say is, again, what a phenomenal nail tech she is. Obviously in the wintertime, a lot of women, especially here in Pennsylvania, because no one sees our toes. I was able to go on vacation in January, and I had Autumn do my nails, and gave me a pedicure for my vacation in January. And I am very rough on my nails and toes. My pedicure lasts up until 6-7 weeks. I didn't even get chipping till the end of February, and she did my pedicure on January 13th. So that's how good this woman is. I mean, if you want to, and she's an price wise, she's not more expensive, not cheaper, just right in the average price range in the Cranberry area. Let me guarantee you, folks, she is so much better. And again, in women out there, I mean, obviously, Autumn caters the majority of her clients, 90%, 95% of women. And, women out there, we need to go to Autumn. We need to patronize her because she's 23 years old. It's her first business, and it's very important for women to stick together and older women to go in and encourage and help young women like Autumn grow and succeed, because I can see Autumn at 40 years old owning one of the most amazing nail companies around. I know you're going places. And I know I brought up 90% women. Do you do services for men, Autumn?
I do, yeah. I think one of my last few services, that callus treatment I was talking about, one of my regular clients, she brought in her husband. She's been trying to get him for months, and we did the callus treatment on him. It's great for guys, especially who are like really rough with their feet, to get all that dead skin off.
Because what happens, a lot of people don't realize this, is if you continue to let that I do have a nursing background. If you let that callus continue to grow, it can turn into an infection. So it is very important that you don't, that hard crusted calluses after a while can turn an infection. So, if you have that, folks, go in and see Autumn. And gentlemen, if you're embarrassed to go to a nail salon, one nice thing about Autumn is she's a smaller nail salon. So there's not 20, 30 people in there. And normally it's just her servicing one of our clients. She does have a new nail technician, and her name is, again, I apologize.
It is Madison.
She does have Madison. So at the most, there's only 4 people.
Yeah, not too many.
Which I think in the past coming weeks was probably beneficial for Autumn.
Yeah.
Other nail salons had 30 people in there at one time. And I know she keeps her place extremely clean folks. So Autumn, is there anything else you want to tell us here before we sign off today?
I just wanted to maybe point out just how I'm just real big into like the nail health aspect of all of my services. I kind of just really try to go like above and beyond with making sure we're doing things that are the correct techniques. We're not roughly scraping at your nails. We take our time with like soak offs. That's why we don't rush our services. We don't put them on stacked on top of each other. And we're taking the time to properly remove stuff. You're not getting divots in your nails. We don't do the dip because it's so just not a good option for your nails. It makes them really weak on top of it being just very unsanitary. So we just are really mindful of things like that. And we don't just offer a service because it's easy and everyone wants it done. We just want to take your nail health into account with everything we do.
Great. Well, Autumn, again, I am going to be a client of yours till I die, I guess, because you're much younger than me. But again, folks, I can't explain. I've been getting my nails done for over 20 years, and this is the first time that my nails are actually healthy and this long. Again, I have nothing on them. And I can assure you, everybody, that if I haven't been going to Autumn for the past 6-7 months with her intense therapy, my nails would not look like this after a week of having literally nothing on them. So I attribute these beautiful nails to the ladies sitting next to me in this screen. So again, folks, this was Tracy Armstrong from North Pittsburgh Greeting Company, the area's welcome wagon lady, with Autumn Kuzmin, the owner of Luck Nail Club, located in Cranberry Township at the Compter Cultural Center, right there, right past the intersection of Rochester Road and 19. You can find Autumn on both Facebook and Instagram at Luck Nail Club, and there you can make an appointment with her. So Autumn, thank you so much for taking time to talk to me today, and I wish you all the luck in the future, and I can't wait to see you. I want to be one of your first clients.
Yes.
Running again, because I can't wait to see you and your beautiful face. So thank you so much, Autumn. Have a great day.
Thanks, Tracy. You too.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Bye, everybody.
Bye.